The horror. The one night stand horror. You wake up in the morning with her, and she does not want to leave.
The horror.
The horror. Now she wants commitment. The terrible horror.
Fearsome. Hey, where you going?
Like waking nightmares.
Don't leave me. I need you.
On this episode of RF Response.
Now that I've obtained his dick, I must obtain his heart.
So one night stands basically. Delving deep into him, because sometimes you may delve too deep into her, and now she wants to get her claws into you.
Forever.
Let's begin.
So this happened.
Yep, more YouTubers banging. I guarantee you it happens a lot. A lot of these YouTubers are f***ing each other.
Well, yeah, but no, like, show earlier. I'm so horny. No, after that, nobody needs to see that.
Yo, you wanna homie?
I mean, in so many words, but that wasn't exactly how I said. Who the fuck is running these cutaways?
You're running them, love, and that wasn't even that funny. Let's carry on.
Yeah, so basically, I texted a coworker that I knew and asked him
You wanna come over and shag?
if he wanted to come over and have meaningless sex one time.
I'll bend you over my stove and give you a hot one.
So we did, and of course, the next morning.
It was great to see you.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
And this is the part where you have to understand the meaning of and move. And move.
Or coming over. The sex. You get it. You get it.
Well, you're welcome. I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Okay.
Bye. Now that I've obtained his dick, I must obtain his heart.
Forever.
Obtain his heart, is that what you mean? One could say soul, one could say life force energy, one could say spirit, one could say all that he is and ever was. One could say the very essence of who he is and who he ever will be. Alright, Fish, enough. Enough. Yeah, enough. Too much? Too much. Let's carry on.
Because of course, I can't just have a one-night stand without my emotions and heart and head getting all confused. No, that would just make life way too easy, right? So I did what I do best. I was mega extra.
Hey, wanna hang?
What are you doing?
What are your thoughts about aliens?
And now begins the obsession. The Hunger Games hungry for you, and 'tis no game except the one you play on yourself when you let her play you.
I need you.
Because she opened up to you and you were the one that got lost in that fish taco.
We're gonna make each other feel good.
Let's see what Matthew Hussey would say.
So, you had sex with him.
Oh damn, this is a bit intimate.
Now, many people think that once a man has sex with a woman, she gives up her power and he begins to lose interest.
Yeah, Boston move, Boston move. Oh man, I can see why YouTube deleted my previous channel. Let's carry on.
But I don't think your power is in having sex with a man. Your power is in what you do afterwards.
Run! Run for your lives! Run for the hills and never stop.
So in this video, I'm going to talk you through 3 things that not only allow you to maintain your power, but actually make him want you more after the fact. Number 1, don't be weird.
Don't be weird. Mine, for every weird chick I've come across, I'd have some money. I'd say a lot, but I'd have some money. But yeah, that one didn't land, did it? No, it didn't. Let's carry on.
Many people, after waking up, having slept with someone, an intimate act, then all of a sudden start behaving really awkwardly.
Of course, because now begins the game. The game of entrapment. The games of locked doors with no keys. The games of traps with no boobies. Or is that part of the trap? But enough with these banging YouTubers. Links in the description. But now let me take a deep dive into this. Often as deep as I like to go. Now sometimes one can go so deep and go so deep into her that she becomes locked to you. But understand this as well. Understand how it can be given up just to entice you and then to trap you. You see, for how dusty and old a word it is, one used to actually court a woman. Yes, indeed. That's when there were women. Thoughts everywhere! Thoughts everywhere! But seriously, the first interaction with her would not necessarily be sex. But as it's so common nowadays, a lot of the first interactions men can have with women can be sex. And then in some weird sense, it's sort of like you're retroactively now having a relationship when you didn't mean to in the first place. It was just supposed to be a quick shag. That was it. And herein lies the danger. Because a man may feel happy that he has gotten some. Yes, I've gotten some. I smashed her to bits, yeah. I'm the man. But how often is the question asked, why was it given up so freely? How often is it given up so freely? Why was it given up so freely? Is there more to this than what I am seeing? Depends if you're just seeing the back of her head, but seriously. Is there more to this than what I'm seeing? What could happen from this? Now from this one interaction, you could say one could catch an STD. You may accidentally get her pregnant. Or if you know her, you have known her for a while and there may still be interactions with her, she may now become hooked to you. Like a fish you did not mean to reel in. And now she's there, flobbing on your bedroom floor, not wanting to leave, begging to stay. She thinks there could be more between the two of you. She wants more. You see, a one-night stand is supposed to be just that. One night. But how many relationships have been started from those one-night stands? How many continuous journeys of you continually going back and banging? You have those dirty thoughts in your mind, so you have to seal it, bang them away. Bang, and that dirt is gone. The one-night stand should be a fun and casual thing. There should be no strings attached. This woman in some way should move like Ultron. There are no strings on her. And none on you as well. Now some men may feel like they are kings because they feel good they have plowed her right. And they think, oh, she wants more. She's come back for some more. But is it just a sense that she has come back for more? Was it really that good? Or does she just want more in general? When does it start becoming a little crazy? It's a little crazy now. It's a little crazy. I think she's crazy.
Please stay.
Because many times you can have one-night stands from interactions of women you may know already. Co-workers, random women in your area that you may know, and she just so happens to feel horny one day, one night. Slippery when wet, eh? Slippery when wet indeed. And obviously you have somewhat of a fumble. But what next? What comes next? The danger? Her wanting you and you not wanting her? The Stand. The Stand is a post-apocalyptic horror fantasy novel by Stephen King. One can wonder how those fantasies can become horror, and how horrifying they can become. Because of this one stand. This supposed one-night stand. Thank you for listening. And never forget, yep, more YouTubers banging. I guarantee you it happens a lot. A lot of these YouTubers are so one-night stands basically. Delving deep into him, because sometimes you may delve too deep into her, and now she wants to get her claws into you.
Forever.
Run! Run for your lives! Run for the hills and never stop. Yeah, and move. And move. You can get into her drawers for one night. But if you teach her to get into your mind, she will get in there for one night, and for many nights afterwards. Just remember, in the bust, there is also the move. There is also the move. Never forget. The world is yours. Have a nice day. Hello. So I'm currently recording some more videos or editing some more videos. But there are some next to my head right here for you to watch in the meantime.